What moves me about sharing this course is that I'm really passionate about work as meditation. It's a concept I heard from Osho, and because I work in the world of work in HR, I've seen firsthand how work can really impact people. And I love that this inner living skills course bridges the gap between work and meditation. The heart of this course is to transform how you look at work. It transforms what you may see as drudgery or hard or mundane, boring. It transforms it into something that's more playful, becoming more total in a way that work becomes more enjoyable. It brings a newness into work. So for me, it's the ease and the playfulness and the totality. So this course is an inner living skills. It bridges meditation with work, and it will equip you with the skills to be able to handle things like change, which we're in a big change right now. You'll get an opportunity to look at your work conditioning and how it keeps playing out in your life. You'll learn how to transform an argument into a dialogue. You'll discover how to consciously communicate with others, whether it's face to face or online. So you're no longer in this space of reacting. You start to respond. You'll also understand some of your work patterns, and you'll get to a sense of, rather than doing what the job is, you learn about how, bringing that quality of totality into everything you do. From this are going to help you deal with the challenges of work today. Many of us are really identified with our work, and from that comes a lot of misery and angst, and we become really, really serious. And then it's all about performance, productivity, getting the things done. And then when we're doing the task, it becomes hard. There's resistance. We might experience things like procrastination or that imposter syndrome. This course helps you be here now in the task that you're doing, and it brings a playfulness and an ease to it. And then there's lots of wonderful life hacks that you'll get from this course that you can bring into your everyday. So each week you'll learn something new, and each week you get an action and a hack to be able to carry that through in your daily doing, as I call it. So all the energy that you put into resisting the task, all the energy that you put into, dreading the day ahead, you start to get techniques that will help you bring that energy back into yourself. So you become your own resource. So you can't change the job, or you can't change the way that is, but you can change how you are inside. And this course gives you those tools, your inner toolbox, as I call it, that you will be able to meet the same task, but with a different attitude. One that brings more playfulness, ease, and a kind of a flow. And it's quite miraculous. You'll be kind of like going, how is I'm doing this same job? But at the same time, it's easier than I did it last week. So that's what you'll get from this course. When it comes to communicating with our colleagues, there's a specific week that focuses on, actually, the last 2 weeks will focus on conscious communication and also working with difficult people, because that's a huge pain point for most of us. I think pretty much all of us have one difficult person that we work with, and we just feel this sense of dread of, oh gosh, how am I going to handle this? So rather than avoiding it or moving into a space of getting angry with them or getting into an argument, you will gain tools so that you can handle difficult people. You'll start to kind of experience stepping inside of their shoes, or getting a sense of all sides of the argument or all sides of the viewpoints, actually. So you'll learn the technique of changing an argument into a dialogue. And that's very, very powerful. It'll give you the confidence to be able to handle difficult people by coming at it in a different way. So it's a very beautiful way of handling difficult people. And then with the conscious communicating, you'll learn about, you'll be able to look within and see, where am I in this moment? When I'm ready to send that email, the angry email or the angry text message or a response to something online on social media where you feel really triggered, you'll take a moment just to look within and say, do I really need to send this now? Can I wait? This course will give you the tools to be able to manage those. The transformation for me was that I experienced an inner change. I was in a job that I didn't like, and I was with colleagues that I didn't really particularly get on well with. And I used the tools from this inner living skills to be able to look within and to navigate a job I didn't like. And what was amazing for me was I turned a job I didn't like into a job that I could accept. I never got to love the job, but I got to accept it. I got to be able to enjoy my daily work. Even the commute became fun. Going in and out of work became fun. Doing the tasks became much more easier. Working with my colleagues, the relationship started to change. And the amazing transformation was that as I changed inside, my outer world started to change. I was no longer fighting with the job, which then gave me the energy to actually change my career. But it wasn't from a place of resistance, it was from a place of ease. And I use it all the time now, from moment to moment. I really enjoy my work. So that's the biggest transformation for me. So, how Osho guides me in sharing his vision, his work, it's foundational. What I love about what Osho has brought into my life is this meditation in the marketplace concept. He was the first person I ever heard who talked about this, that I didn't just have to sit in a corner, find a specific posture and meditate. He makes everything into a meditation. And that blew my mind to think I can meditate whilst I work. So what he shares, what he talks about when we're in work, is so relevant for the modern man and woman, the modern mind. And that's why I want to share his work, his vision through this inner living skills course so that you can get a taste of it too. So what makes this course different, say, from other courses that focus on, work and getting through work is this course bridges meditation with work, and it's an inner living skills course. In my career as a HR professional, I've attended many courses on communication, dealing with difficult people, um, being more productive, time management. This turns this all on its head. You're not focusing on how to save time. You're not focusing on how to communicate. You're looking within. You get tools to help you in your inner self, and there, naturally, you become a better communicator. Naturally, more time comes to you. Naturally, you can deal with difficult people. But you within have changed, and that's what makes this different. And the changes they last longer. It's literally for anyone who does any work. And when we think about work, it's not just going into the office, it's the work that we do at home, whether we're cooking or gardening or cleaning the house. We come with the same patterns and conditioning as well in the home as well. So maybe we resist certain tasks at home. This course is ideal for that. Maybe you hate cleaning. This will transform how you do cleaning. Maybe you dislike gardening. It will help you when you do your gardening. Um, so it's for everyone. Whether you're full-time working or retired or you do community work, this applies to everyone. You don't need to know about Osho. You don't have to have experience in Osho active meditations or any of his other meditations. The course is structured in a very simple way that's interactive and engaging, and you don't need any experience in any type of meditation. But an openness to seeing what it offers is a helpful requirement. If work is a real drag and a drudgery for you, and you find that every day feels like a Groundhog Day, then I really encourage you to join this course because it will change how you are doing your work, and it will change your inner self, that then every day becomes different and a bit of an adventure. And if nothing else, it will make your work a damn sight easier rather than the work being hard. Absolutely gain many inner living skills. So, for example, maybe you fear change, and change happens to us all. It's a constant in life. This course will help you come to understand what change is, how it is a fact of life, and how you can come to accept change. That's just one way that it will change your inner self. Maybe you have some conditioning around work that you're still carrying, whether you're in work or out of work. This will help you understand that within yourself. And there'll be a lot of group work in this course. So you'll partner with other people and you'll gain an awful lot of insights. And we all communicate with other people, whether it's online or face to face. Here you'll get skills on how to become a better communicator as well. Yeah, when you change inside, everything around you starts to change. So I like to think of it as when I make a change inside, then it's like a ripple effect and it starts to change my environment around me. So people become different with me. The people I don't get on with, I now start to get on with. The work that I resisted starts to become easier. Maybe the job I'm in, I'm not fighting it so much, then I find I have the energy to change the job. It'll change everything.